What's up, guys? Open Ice Hits with Scotty2 Hockey. Let's talk Habs. And today, let's talk about one of the Montreal Canadiens' premier prospects, along with Alexander Romanoff. They're neck and neck for the best prospect in the system, Cole Caufield. As much as Romanoff's stock rose in this year's World Junior Tournament, I kind of feel like Cole Caufield's stock dropped quite a bit after a lackluster scoring output by his standards and a tournament where he just couldn't seem to find his game, just couldn't really seem to get it going. But the year prior, he had an incredible World Junior Under 18 tournament where he had 14 goals, matching Ovechkin's record in only 7 games played. So this year, many people thought he would at least have a goal a game pace and double digit points in this year's World Junior Tournament. A lot of people thought he would even be the MVP of the tournament. After all, he is one of the most highly touted goal scoring prospects that are out there by far. The numbers don't lie. But unfortunately, he was nowhere near his usual self at his usual pace in this year's World Junior Tournament, and it really hurt his stock. He only had 1 goal and 1 assist in 5 games played. This in many fans' eyes made the hopes for Caufield really seem to dwindle, especially on social media. Some of the things I were reading in my mind were just outlandish. But fear not, folks, because Caufield is on fire in the NCAA. He was a bit up and down in the mid-season, but at the beginning of the season he's been great, and the last 10 games he has been great, leading all freshmen in goals with 18 goals, and he has 32 points overall in 29 games played on a Wisconsin Badgers team that really struggled and is well out of a playoff spot and has failed to meet expectations that they had coming into this season. But Caufield is one player who certainly can't take the blame for the Badgers' woe and the Badgers' record this year. Caufield has been a lights-out sniper, using his speed, his low center of gravity, and his quick thinking along with his creativity and his ability to snipe a wrist shot from damn near anywhere on the ice. He has been consistently dominant playing for the Wisconsin Badgers. Not going more than 2 games without a point all year, so he hasn't gone more than 2 games without a point or a goal. He is 5 ahead of the closest freshman to him in goals, and he's 20th overall in the league among all players in points, leading all freshmen. Put it this way: in 3 quarters of a season as a freshman, Caufield has more goals than Paling and Kachuk had combined in a full NCAA season, +2. And they played on dominant teams where Caufield is playing on a lackluster Wisconsin Badgers team with only 5 wins. Only 5 wins this year in the Big Ten Conference in like almost 20 games. I believe they've played 18 games in the Big Ten. I don't have the record off the top of my head, but it's like 5-14-2, something like that. I know they're 5-14 and then have a couple ties, but it's just ridiculous how bad his team is and how good he is compared to the other players on his team, along with his brother who's on the team as well. But Caufield himself, like I said, has been absolutely dynamic and has posted insane goal totals in every single league he's been in, with the exception of this year in the World Junior Tournament. Excuse me. But when you look at what he is doing as a freshman and the junior records that he has shattered in the USA program, like the overall goals, absolutely smashing it, tying Ovechkin's record last year at the under 18, 14 goals and 7 games played amongst the best under 18 players in the world, there is a ton to be excited about with this prospect. 5 games in a bad World Junior Tournament doesn't change that in my mind by any means. Along with Romanoff, he is hands down one of the best prospects in the system. And of course, size may be an issue. Size is always going to be the thing people are going to rag on when it comes to this kid. He may be a year or two away and is not NHL ready like Romanoff is. There's no line there. But he is the type of player who 1 year could be one of the best goal scorers in not just Montreal, in the entire NHL. Sure, the size is an issue and nothing is set in stone, but as far as goal scoring prospects go, few, if any, rival the potential of a player like Cole Caufield, and I, for one, am absolutely pumped to see him in a Habs uniform. He's tearing it up in the NCAA. He's leading all freshmen in goals by 5 goals. He has 18 goals already. It's only 3 quarters through the season. Wisconsin most likely isn't going to make the playoffs, but it definitely isn't because of Cole Caufield. He has been absolutely excellent this year. One bad World Junior Tournament doesn't change my mind on this kid at all. He had over 70 goals last year in the U.S. National Development Program League, He had 14 goals in the World Junior Under 18 tournament, and he's just been dynamic, and now he has 18 goals already in NCAA. Like I said, a player like Brady Tkachuk only had 8 goals in a full season in the NCAA. Ron Paling, who was the World Junior MVP last year, only had 8 goals in the NCAA. This kid has insane goal scoring potential. He has an absolutely amazing shot, and I think the sky is the limit. Yes, I hope he gets a bit bigger. He's only 5'7". He does need to bulk up. I hope he does bulk up. I hope he does learn how to work with that low center of gravity, be a Gallagher type player, but with even more offensive potential and even more of a goal scoring threat. But the sky's the limit with this kid. Has a ton of potential. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, and if you can, please subscribe, and of course, leave a comment. This is Open Ice Hits with Scotty 2 Hockey. Have a great day. Over and out, folks.